Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 184. My name's Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Mr. Mistletoe. And folks, welcome back for another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. Another fantastic day. This is Hump Day. You know what that means. We have Kelly Snook here with us. You'll have an opportunity to bring your notes, ask her any questions you may have regarding the calculators and forecasting. I mean, it's scary accurate, what she's really put together here for the ARK investors. We're going to take a quick look here at our stats. Hold on a quick second. There we are. Another fantastic day of growth, folks. 4,950 ARK Vaults accounts. Sheesh. Just 50 accounts away from breaking the 5,000 ARK milestone, folks. It's going to happen. If tomorrow or the next 48 hours, but by the look of things, we will most likely get there way before our 200th podcast anniversary, which is just 16 days away. And we're going to do something very special here for that milestone, as well as 200 podcasts is something to celebrate, to be happy about. Liquidity over on PancakeSwap, always on the rise. 916,074 BUSD. Sheesh. Never a down day. IOC reserves, it was a bit low yesterday. We're seeing the comeback. Obviously, a lot of folks had to pay their bills. 1st of May, the weekend of facing the music, as they say. And it is no secret that ARK is really saving a lot of investors. They're putting food on the table. They're understanding that this isn't a game to compound your way to the hundreds of billions of a dashboard. I mean, this project was set up to really make a difference, to pay yourselves and not have to feel guilty about it. The contracts are set up so that you're able to take home from your investment every single day your BUSD. And if you're a legacy NFT investor, you've been paid almost 37% of your initial investment so far. That's over $186,000. Come on. Come on now. And if you're into foundation, you're holding your bond, you've also been paid out. And if you checked out Brandon's video from yesterday, he'll show you that if every week you reinvest your winnings of BUSD over on the foundation contract, you could get up to 165% return in a year, folks. That's liquid. I mean, that's going to be the bank account for so many folks out there in the world. 1.4 billion people that are unbanked on this planet, adults, and they have phones. I mean, what a great match for our mobile application, and offer these folks a banking solution that's liquid, that if they have over $250 worth of BUSD that's liquid there for them, they could win the massive Spark rewards. And that's our next thing here. We're at 510.21 ARK that's going to be given away today here live. We're going to find our 136th Spark Prize winner. And so far, folks, 42,217 ARK has been deposited directly into the ARK Vault accounts of the past 135 winners instantly, immediately, putting it into nitro mode. But before we do that, we have Brett Nordine, who's going to give us an update, what's happening here behind the scenes in the sausage room, what the team's been working on, as well as all aboard. Got a great video for you. Kelly Snook is here. You're going to be able to ask her all your questions live on the pod. And of course, our daily DeFi sessions with our very own crypto expert, Mr. Z. How are you doing today, Mr. Brett?
I'm doing great. Yep, lots going on behind the scenes. We are working very steady and fast on getting the first, the virtual card that we're actually going to call, and I guess I can announce this, we're going to call it the AIR card, and that's the virtual prepaid debit card that we talked about. So it'll be the first offering. Let's see. Yeah, Alex is getting pretty far through the back end, and we're starting on redesigning. So he has at least built, the flow and all of that stuff from a UI perspective. But we're gonna redesign the front face of that to match the branding and make it really sexy and integrate with the DApp and the website and all those things. So we've got some work to do there, but it's steady and working around the clock to try to get this done as fast as we can. So that's going to be a huge piece and component, obviously the on-ramp as well. And that'll be fast coming after the first off-ramp, the first virtual card. And then also some quick updates. Scripto King mentioned today that MetaMask hasn't updated to the new version of Wallet Connect. So he's going to have to hold off on adding the new version of Wallet Connect to the mobile app. It looks like MetaMask isn't due to update on their end, the Wallet Connect version, until around June. So we may not get all of the Wallet Connect features that we want to in this next version that's rolling out on Friday, but I know he's still on track to do that. And if there's any other updates, I'll let everyone know. But looking forward to that on Friday. And then, yeah, just plugging away. And it's a process. We can't go too fast or too slow, but I would say in general, we're gonna, launch something that's gonna blow people's minds as far as the on-ramp and the off-ramps go. So that's what we're working on right now, and we'll be probably working on that throughout the week. So I'll probably give you the same update tomorrow, but yeah, rest assured everything's going smooth, and it's just a matter of grinding it out in the back end, coding, designing, all of those good things. So we're firing on all cylinders.
And we love to hear it every day. Let's go. Thank you, Brett.
Yeah,
exciting stuff.
We're building real world stuff with real intent, not the meme coin. Seem to be exciting right now, but I scratch my head. It kind of shows the maturity level of the market. Everybody says when revenue, when utility, and then out pops a meme coin. I guess they don't really want the utility. That's all I can. Oh, they didn't really want the utility. That was just something that sounded good at the time. But yeah,
they want to go get anyway. Wrecked and gamble it all the way on Pepe.
Yeah, we're building real world stuff, and it's gonna, yeah. I tell you, if I could figure out how to short that token, I would. But yeah, we're building real world stuff here with sophisticated investors in mind. I think it just shows the maturity of the market, kind of where we're at in this market cycle. People are still chasing, the memes and the shiny objects, looking for the quick 10x or 100x, whatever it might be, and how those are going to turn out. So, I think there'll be there'll probably be a meme coin / S coin washout, sometime this year would be my guess, with regulations or other things that happen in the market. So we're building something here with a solid foundation that's going to last for years and have real utility and real use cases when the the maturity does happen and we see the mass adoption come into play, and people are looking for real solutions with with security and trusted devs and a team and all of these great things that we're building here in a community that can educate and stand behind the product. We have the best testers and the best social proof that we can possibly get. If we need reviews on our products, we can get them. If we need people to battle test them and make sure that they're solid and they work really well, we have that. So we're in a great position to build some cool stuff. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing.
Absolutely. And listen, we we're always here to receive them with open arms, over and over. I mean, the rehab for DGens, doors are always open. There's always an opportunity for folks to come back home, or just they've never been on board the ARK to find a true value. Unfortunately, like you said, the shiny lures really get the best of folks, and it's just human psychology. They want the quick flip, and you would think after all of the heinous debacles that went down last year that folks would have gotten a bit smarter, but unfortunately, a lot of times they just fall for the hype and don't really go for the value. But I think we're blessed with this community of folks that have been through that, and hopefully they're being smarter this time around. And it's just, new sheep for the slaughter that are really going into these peppy things, and not the calm, cool, collected investors here who found a rehab, who found a family, who found, a project that's paying them every single day. I mean, Satoshi, he's not paid 2% a day. Vitalik, last time I checked, isn't either, or pretty much anyone else that's doing it on a long-term basis, with fantastic growth. That is something to be admired and appreciated. So thank you, Brett. Couldn't agree with you more on that. And, as we always say, we're going to need a bigger boat. Let's go ahead and say hello to Miss Kelly Snook. I hope you're doing well. I know this is Wednesdays. Are you back home, or are you still with your father?
Nope, still with my dad. Still here in Nebraska. Just getting ready to take him out to his gig.
Oh, that's fantastic. You got him shaved up, lathered up, dressed to impress.
He's a bit scruffy, but that's all right. It makes him more endearing.
That's true. So we hope he really smashes it again and does extremely well. He makes the people happy for singing and playing the piano for them. And let's see if anyone has brought their notebook and they have some questions for you, Kelly. Who would like to unmute their mic and ask a question?
I just want to say congratulations getting your YouTube channel back, Brandon. And I saw you did a video, an ARK video. Can't wait to see that. So you're rocking.
Yay! Thank you. I've done. I just did a stream this afternoon. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but other than that, it went well. My whole computer just decided to freeze right in the middle. But apparently, I was still broadcasting. People could still hear my voice and see my camera. So I went off on my soapbox about the evils of fiat currency for like 15 minutes. Evil, dirty fiat.
The central banksters.
Yeah. Scoundrels. Yeah, but the ARK is going amazing for me. It just keeps getting better. Of course, everything keeps growing, and yep, I just did my allocations right 10 minutes ago. More passive income.
Absolutely. Living a dream. So is there anyone that has today a question for Kelly? I know she doesn't have a lot of time, and we usually like to get her out the door quickly. So let's give it another 20 seconds and see if anybody has a question.
I have one, personally.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, it's Andy here. So one question I had, I seen a YouTube video about someone covering kind of a new strategy that I've seen, where they create a second wallet and then they airdrop to that wallet so that their NDV doesn't go down. I don't know if you guys have heard about this or can you touch base on this at all?
so your NDV doesn't go down. Did you understand that, Kelly? I didn't. Because your airdrops don't.
In order to do an airdrop, you have to allocate some of your rewards to the airdrop function, which reduces your NDV. So
Correct.
there's no getting around reducing your NDV if you're removing tokens from the vault. If you're withdrawing tokens from the vault, that's going to impact your NDV no matter what.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Brandon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Airdrops count as withdrawals, and then the other side to that coin is that when you airdrop to another wallet, those airdrops do not positively affect the NDV of the second wallet.
Yeah, that's why it was sounding like this is not a good idea.
No, actually, guys, when you allocate to your airdrop bucket, it doesn't reduce your NDV.
Are we sure about that?
Airdrops count as withdrawals, Kelly. So if you were to allocate, say, 60-40, the 40% would count as a withdrawal, which comes from your NDV. Is that correct, Brett? You are the architect, sir?
Yes, that's right. Yep, airdrops count as withdrawals.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, be careful what you hear out there, man. You did the right thing. Come here and ask.
Yes, man.
This is what we're here for every day. Do not be fooled. But great question. Glad we clarified that for you, sir. Is there anybody else?
I have a quick question.
Go ahead, Mr. McDonald.
Oh, this is Andrew, but
sorry, I thought it was Justin.
I haven't been involved with the feeds for a while, so I just had a question in our Telegram group chat for Kelly. It was asking about a tutorial for her calculator. I wonder if there's one out there, a YouTube video or something.
Yeah, I answered that in that. I don't know if it was in your chat, but I did answer. I haven't made one yet. I've just been busy full time working with my dad here in Nebraska, so I haven't really been able to do anything else.
Oh, great. So where can you get the calculator?
It's linked from the best practices section of the white paper.
Oh, right on the white paper. Perfect. Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
Did a full AMA where she did a video walkthrough. It's fantastic. So we can get you that video as well if needs be.
Oh yeah, I'd love to have the link to that because I guess I'd have to go back and really dig through to find that. But if that would be great because I didn't actually make a separate video after that walkthrough.
Great you remember that, Coach Brad. That is true. That was a very thorough explanation. We had a lot of questions, and she went through all the features. So a great starter there. But let's look for that. It's definitely in the podcast recordings. We just have to dig through which one it actually was out of the 184. Should be easy to find.
We'll have to do some digging, but we will find it, and it's a great tool to have to send people as well because there's nobody better to do the walkthrough than Kelly herself. So yeah, we need to find that for sure.
Absolutely. Is there anyone else?
Yes, please. Could I please ask for a suggested multi-wallet strategy for a beginner?
Could you repeat that question? I missed that. I'm not sure if everybody else heard it.
I heard it.
Sorry. Could I get a multi-wallet strategy for a beginner?
How to set up?
Any strategy for any strategy for being in ARK or DRIP is a multi-wallet strategy. It's just a matter of when you have multiple wallets. So the most efficient way is to split your investment in the beginning. Whatever your initial investment is, split that across a few wallets instead of just putting it all in one wallet. That's the strategy. But you can read my best practices, which describes how to choose how many wallets. And you can use the calculator to answer that question. If you use my version of the calculator rather than the one that's just on the app, you can that'll help you decide how you want to structure your wallets. And then the best practices document gives you a list of questions to ask yourself for how to plan your investment.
Thank
Great
you.
answer.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, folks, I think that's it for the questions for Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. Give our warm regards to Rebecca and your father. And we wish you a wonderful rest of the week and weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, folks, it's that time to really shift on over to the All Aboard with Coach Brad. It is all yours, sir.
Thank you very much, Atlas. We have a YouTuber that goes by the name of Ricky's Crypto. He has been on YouTube since September last year. He's got over 2,000 subs, and he has done his first ARK video. So we don't have Ricky with us this evening, so I will present it in the bot, and we can go over any questions or comments at the end.
All right, let's go.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Ricky. In this video, I'm gonna talk about ARK Finance. So let's get started. Now, before we get started, I wanted to mention I'm trying this out on my own with money from my own pocket, as this is not a sponsored video. Now, the price of ARK you can see is at $5.71. That has been stable for a few months now. This project has lots of tax, buy tax, sell tax, staking tax, all those things like that, just to keep the price stable within the range, right? Now, I'm not going to go through all the details. You can read the white paper. What I'm going to show you in the video is how you can get started. But if you want those technical details, like how much tax is there, all those things, please refer to the white paper. Now, once you're on this page, you need to head over to the vault section. Now, over here, you can stake your ARK token. To buy ARK, you need BUSD and some BNB for the gas fees. Once you buy, the ARK will be automatically staked in this vault, and you get 2% on your ARK that is staked every 24 hours. You gotta come back to this website according to the plan that you have. You can change this compound withdrawal ratio, that is the CWR. Keep in mind it should be in the green range. If it falls below the green range, that is if it falls within the red boundaries, I think, then I believe you will be stuck with 0.5% daily rewards for your ARK. But well, what I wanted to show you is I'm just getting started, so just wanted to document and keep you guys posted regarding my progress. So let's go ahead, buy some ARK. For that, I'm gonna head over to this option called swap. I have around 2.4k BUSD. I want to put in around 2k into this ARK vault. Now to buy, first thing, approve BUSD. Had to refresh the page. Now we have the buy option. For the amount, I'm going to put in 2,000 bucks. I'm going to get 303 ARK tokens. Refer address, I'm going to put the address. For the person who referred me to the project, you can use mine if you want to join my team. Now that's done. Keep in mind, ARK tokens are directly deposited into vault. Gas fees will be slightly higher for a new account. That's fine. We have enough BNB to cover our gas fees. Looks perfect, I believe. BUSD, 2000 ARK, all these things. We can click on buy. Well, the gas fees is around, I would say, $1.51. That's cheap. So let's click on proceed and confirm on my ledger. Right, so there you can see my total deposit or net deposit is 303 ARK. The compound withdrawal ratio is at, I would say, 1. Now, what happens is you can see the reward timer here. It's going to run for the next 23 hours. That's 24 hours, okay? Every 24 hours, I need to come back. You can change your allocation. So you can see I started earning some ARK. After 24 hours, it'll stop generating ARK if I don't take any action. Now, what is about this change allocation? If I click on that, the rewards that you accumulate over the time of 24 hours, you can compound 50% of that and withdraw 50% of that. So whatever you're withdrawing, you can sell that for BUSD with a 10% tax, or you can compound. There are some target CWR which you can follow. If I want to go for the 1.5, I can compound 60% of my rewards and 40% is withdraw. If I want to go for the 1.33, 57% compound, 43% withdraw. Well, I'm going to stick to 1 for now. It's pretty good. You can click on save allocation for that. So tomorrow when I come back, all I need to do is click on this allocate, this option right over here, okay? What that'll do is, suppose, how much would that be? 2% of 300. That's going to be about 6 ARK. 3 ARK will be redeposited into my principal balance. That way I'm compounding my bag, and 3 ARK will be withdrawn. That is, it'll be added to my wallet, what I'm using, which I can then use to swap to BUSD. Or maybe you can scroll down, deposit from here if you want. We'll come to that later. Not a big deal. Now that is all I had to show you guys. I'm just getting started. I need to read more about this thing and check out what people are doing. This has been there for some time. Just wanted to make a quick video. Now you also have an option for auto allocation. If it's not something for you to come here every single day and click this button, you can come here. If you're going for a vacation for say 10 days, you can enter number of days here, 10. What would be your target CWR? If it's going to be 1 is basically 50 recompound, 50 withdraw. You can select this option. If you want to airdrop to your downlines, you can enter the amount and you can auto allocate that for 0.03 BNB. So you need not come here every 24 hours, click this. But this is something I would personally do. Come here 24 hours, do this auto allocate. That's gonna be fun, guys. I need to keep myself busy with these projects. Okay, now you see my ARK balance is going up. So this will be a great opportunity for me to test out. It's not a financial advice. Now if I click on this option, it converts my all this website balance into USD. You can see after the tax, I actually made a deposit of 2,000 bucks, but I paid some tax. My total deposit was 1,732 bucks. Paid out is whatever it is. Max payout would support about 5,196 USD, which is crazy, guys. There is one thing to keep in mind. You see this option called max payout. So if you are maintaining the CWR, it's at 1 or in the green range. Once you hit the max payout, that is this much you have actually been paid out from the project, your daily rewards will drop to 1%, okay, which is not bad. Thinking about, I think roughly it'll take about 90 days or less than that, maybe 80.
So just to clarify here, it's not, you don't drop to 1% when you reach max payout. You drop to 1% when your NDV goes to 0 and or negative. Just wanted to clarify that.
To 90 days, I need to check the calculation. It'll take you to ROI from this project, but in the meantime you're actually doing 50-50. That means your principal balance is going up. So even if you're getting 1% on that, that's going to be huge, guys. Another thing is that you need, I think, around 10 to 11 ARK to get started with the project. So keep in mind when you're swapping, taking care of the fees, I would say around something above 80, I would say 80 to 90 BUSD would be a good amount to get started with the project. Maybe you can do 100 so that you meet the minimum ARK allocation to put in the vault. Another thing is they have some NFTs over here called the legacy NFT, which are costly, okay, starting at 1,000 for the silver NFT, then they have 4,000 BUSD for the gold and 10,000 for the platinum. Now the thing with these NFTs is that if you have the silver NFT, your CWR can go up to 2.5. For the gold, it's going to be 6. This platinum gonna get you 13 CWR, which means you can compound more. You can compound more and build your bag faster. And also the referral rewards the silver, if you have downlines, you want to get the referral rewards, that'll allow you 3 levels of referral down the line. For gold, it's going to be 9, and for this platinum, it's going to be 15. That is something you might consider if you want to build your team, but right now I'm not going to buy an NFT. NFTs will boost your daily percentage. If I go to the vault, I'm currently getting about 2%. Having an NFT would up that to 2.5%, which is not a big deal.
And just to clarify this as well, buying a NFT, any of them, silver, gold, or platinum, does not increase your daily percentage rewards. There is no way to increase your daily percentage rewards. It is 2%. Until you ROI, then it's 1%. And if you go below your CWR of 0.75, then it goes to 0.5. So there is no way to increase your daily rewards. Just wanted to clarify.
I would say, but well, if you have the money, you can go for that. Also, there's something called the foundation. So for foundation, you can stake your BUSD, and what it'll do in turn is it'll get you some BUSD rewards per day. I don't know what percentage it's gonna be, but that'll allow you to take part in their daily raffle or lottery, I would say, which happens every single day in their Telegram. The devs come there, talk about a few hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, I'm not sure. I'll just join them today and check out what happens there. Their Telegram is pretty active, guys. If you have any questions, you can drop there. So they're always active 24/7. Now, if you have one of the NFTs, or if you have a bond that is worth at least $250, you stand a chance to win their daily raffle, I would say. For that, I'm gonna put in $300, okay? That'll get me about 60.12 bond. I need to click on approve BUSD. All right, so we actually need to refresh the page after we approve. Well, $300 once again. Click on deposit and gonna confirm using my ledger. Okay, that should be done in a few seconds. There we go. You can see the bond value after the tax is at $269.35. I got 53.96 bond. This is not a mandatory thing that you need to do. Okay, if you want the referral bonus from level 1, you can stake at least $250 worth of bond. Keep all these tax in mind. Put in a bit more, like $280, or I would say 300, just to be safe. Do it if you want the raffle commission. Plus, this will help you get into their daily lottery, as I have told you guys, which is huge. Now you can see the raffle reward. As I told, it's 1. Anyone using my link to join my team, I can get the raffle bonus now. Pool ownership, total bond stake, bonded value, and total rewards pool. After some time, this will start generating some BUSD rewards as well, which I can compound or withdraw. If in any case, if you want to sell this bond, you can simply copy this from here, click on withdraw. Amount to send would be this much. That'll get me the 269.26 BUSD back to my wallet. Let's get back to why did I click on swap. I was planning to go to the vault. Okay, never mind. Well, there we go. I have earned 0.07 ARK so far. That is around 40 cents of BUSD. I'm doing this just for experiment. Just wanted to do something new to keep myself busy. If you are serious or want to get started with the project, you can find the link in the description section of the video. You can join my team if you use my wallet address. Hope this video was informative. I'll keep you guys posted next week maybe as to how this thing is developing.
It looks like the bot stopped the video prematurely, but that was the end of the video. He was just expressing to use his link, and he's going to keep doing update videos. So that is Ricky Crypto's first ARK video, and we expect you to see many more in the future.
Amazing. I mean, that's what it's about, right? As
Yes,
many
sir.
people as possible getting out there, out of their comfort zone, and really contributing and conveying their journey, sharing it with other people, and it could very well be the solution to a lot of folks. I mean, a lot of messages coming in today, folks, from investors who are very thankful and appreciative and saying, guys, this project is saving us. It's really making that difference. Very fulfilling, guys, to have that feedback from all of you, and to see that all of this work, 10 months to even just launch the project, has had a very positive result for so many people's lives. So, yeah, thank you all for that. Thank you, Coach Brad. We wish this young man also a great journey here with us, calm, cool, and collected, sailing on the ARK. So, yeah, let's support him. Let's embrace him, and we're going to see more and more content creators come and take the time to understand what's so special about the ARK. Why is the smart money constantly coming in to the ARK over and over? Why are we almost at 5,000 ARK Vault accounts? It's happening, folks, and you're getting to witness it every single day. With that, let's go ahead and do the Wheel of the Toad. Give away that 50 BUSD.
Oh, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know what is going on, also thanks Coach Brad for the all aboard session and that new YouTuber. We love to support the new community members that come and make content about ARK. And this is the Wheel of the Toad that helps support that. So for anyone that doesn't know what is on the screen here, every day after the podcast, we have a new sweep widget link that we post and pin there in the main chat. All you have to do to enter is click onto that sweep widget link. There's going to be a bunch of tasks that range from liking and commenting on some YouTube videos, retweeting some Twitter links, clapping some Medium articles, visiting some websites. And once you do all those tasks, your name is going to end up on this beautiful wheel right here. And if we land on your lucky name, you'll win $50 to $100 worth of BUSD. And it's free money.
Who doesn't love free money?
Oh, yeah. It only takes 2 to 5 minutes of your time. So please get in there. If you're on the manual allocation, or even if you're on auto allocation, it only takes a couple minutes. And that's some free ARK that'll go, or not even free ARK, free BUSD. You can go purchase, save up for a legacy NFT, save up for a foundation position, or increase your alt or your ARK Vault accounts. So the possibilities are endless.
Absolutely. Well explained, man. You got me hyped. That's for sure. Great work, Mistletoe, man. Making the difference, setting the bar so high. Thank you, brother. So on the count of 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Zio Frois. I don't want to butcher your name, but thank you. Congratulations. I think that's a first-time winner. I've never seen that name before. So congratulations and thank you for participating.
All right. And now the favorite part of the ARK podcast. We all know what it is, and that is the Spark Rewards. And this is your time now to call out for Sparky. You see my screen, Mistletoe?
Sir, we see your screen.
All right. Well, let's go give some Spark away, folks. Yeah.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
And there it is, folks. We have today's Spark Prize winner, and their wallet ends in D196. They're the lucky winner of 520.94 ARK. And my friends, that's a street value of $2,974.65, putting them instantly, immediately into Nitro. Oh, how good it feels. First time winner. Hope you make the most out of your massive win today. That NDV just going through the roof. The top of the gauge, almost breaking the glass, and joined at 2%, sailing calm, cool, and collected here on the ARK, folks. Let's turn it over to our very own crypto DeFi expert, the one, the only, the legend, Mr. Z. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Hey, Atlas, how's it going?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Great
Yeah.
AMA with our Italiano syndicate. Boy, they're on fire.
Italiano,
So happy.
mamma mia. I love it.
Yeah.
Mucho gusto. Yeah, no, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. We've got to see the Italian syndicates. We've got to speak to Kelly Snook. We've got to understand the calculator more. And it's always a bullish day. I wish I could say the same thing about the markets. So I'm going to share my screen now. So yeah, today in the markets we had a bitch go on. We had a really important day because we had a price manufacturing index that sort of came out, and then we had the big Jerome Powell FOMC statements, and basically according to the data, we were predicting that we would go up another 0.25 basis points. And that's exactly what happened today. We went up 25 basis points. So now interest rates are at 5.25%. It's the highest it's been in 16 years. So I'm just gonna play this this 1 minute clip. It just kind of gives you an overall perspective, then we'll do some commentary on it. Just let me
Breaking economic news this hour. Moments ago, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates for the third time this year. This time, they went up 0.25 percentage point. So what exactly happens when interest rates go up? Well, you can expect anything from paying on your interest to go up. We're talking credit cards, new and adjustable rate mortgages, as well as new car loans and even student loans. NBC News business and data reporter Brian Chung joins us now to dig into this. So, Brian, for context here, economists were expecting this number. They also said they think this could be the last rate hike for a while. So if the rate hikes stop, what exactly does that mean?
Well, what it means is that the Federal Reserve might be finally able to get to its target of lowering inflation here. Now, again, the action that you mentioned here, the Federal Reserve raising interest rates by a...
Yeah, so this is the crazy thing. I mean, last year, we were basically starting off with 25 basis points. Then we went 0.5 basis points in May. And then we went 0.75, 75 throughout the summer, leading to November. And now, you know, we start off December, we start Christmas, we give people another inflation sort of fear and raise interest rates there. And now for the last 3 months, we've kept it at 25 basis points. And according to Jerome Powell, who just spoke about an hour ago, he concludes that we aren't going to increase it anymore. But people still predict it to be increased, so I'll talk about that in a sec. But let's continue watching.
quarter of a percentage point. It's the third time this year, but the 10th consecutive time that they raised interest rates, again, to try to take steam out of this economy. But interesting to see the language that the Federal Reserve used in its statement, which it just released. It changed language to say, quote, in determining the extent to which additional policy firming may be appropriate to return inflation to 2% over time, end quote, they will potentially see if they need to tighten monetary policy further. Now, the way to translate that into a speak that Americans can understand, the Federal Reserve might not see the need for additional interest rate hikes in the future, which might be welcome news for people that are seeing these sky-high mortgage rates, credit card rates, auto loan rates that have really been squeezing American families.
For sure. People have been feeling it. Brian Chung, thank you so much.
Yeah, so we kind of spoke about this with the unemployment claims on Monday. So the more interest rates go up, the more we start hiking. The lesser loans businesses can take, and the more and the less loans that they can take, the less machinery they can sort of get, the lesser they can pay their staff. And that's the squeeze that we've been in for a good year now, and that's been affecting crypto. We've seen it affect all sorts of asset classes, and even though like Sir Powell is sort of giving the statement that we're not going to increase it, we still believe that June and July will see a hike. So this was a comment that Seema Shah from Global, she's the chief global strategist at Principal Asset Management. This is what she had to say. So she's like, provided the economic data slows only gently and inflation remains elevated and the banking sector volatility is fairly contained, we think a June hike is still possible. Indeed, we believe there's a higher risk of a rate hike in June than what the market is currently pricing in. So yeah, people still believe at the top, they believe that this thing is going to keep going up. So that's why we're seeing the current price. And usually what the markets do, if any of you trade it, is they usually price in the you can say the price gets placed in prior to the move. So for example, Monday and Tuesday we had the unemployment claim, and then we saw Bitcoin dump down, right, all the way from 29 to like you can say your 28,000 levels, and now we're seeing it correct. So this is another thing that people don't get right usually in trading. So that's one thing I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this price was already priced in from Monday and Tuesday. So that's like what's going on with sort of traditional finance right now. In crypto, otherwise, we're having some really cool stuff that's happening. So let me just go here. We saw like one thing I want to sort of cover is the meme coin phrase right now, because we're moving away from our Pepes into Bitcoin BRC20, and we're seeing a lot of the meme sort of gang start to like buy in tokens right there. So the article reads, Bitcoin BRC20 token standards becomes a new destination for meme tokens. The BRC20 tokens market cap has seen a 600% rise in the past week, with its transaction volume overtaking standard BTC transactions on the network. So what they're talking about is, yeah, the market is going to like the meme sort of your Pepes and your meme techs are starting to show up on the BRC20 side. So BRC20 is the ordinal sort of side. So if you guys remember when Bitcoin price went up, it was because of the ordinals NFT marketplace. So it's the same place that's now allowing folks to create their memes on BRC20. So Bitcoin BRC20.
What are the maxis saying about this? I mean, this is what's Matthew? I'm sorry. What's for example Michael Saylor saying about this? BRC20. Do you have any idea?
Yeah,
that'd be really interesting.
Absolutely.
Or Max Kaiser. I mean, what are the maxis? Are they having a heart attack? Are they like we're getting infested? Wow. No way.
Yeah, let's see.
No way.
Yeah, we're moving the memes to Bitcoin now. So he's tweeting out shield your money, right? He's very like he doesn't like memes at all. So like he's been sending out these sorts of like you can say I call them memes, and he's talking about, save, shield your money. Like, so I think he's subliminally saying, stop doing these shitcoin moves. These meme coins are not good for the thing. So yeah, we're seeing that. I also want to see what Max Kaiser has to say. So we'll touch on that for sure.
It'd be good to analyze.
Absolutely. So yeah, BRC20 has become the latest trend for crypto ecosystem. See, I thought Pepe was forked about 4,000 or 2,000 to 3,000 times, but apparently, after Pepe's meme coin rise in recent months, a total of 8,500 different tokens have been minted using BRC20 standards, with the majority of these BRC20 tokens being meme coins such as Pepe's and MemeTech. BRC20 is an experimental token standard on the Bitcoin blockchain modeled on ERC20. It allows programmers to create and send fungible tokens via Ordinals portals. So we touched on Ordinals quite a bit earlier this year. And that's what we're seeing sort of the meme gam go into. We're seeing BRC20 tokens just release memes almost every second of the day right now. So BRC20 volume peaked on May the 1st at 366,000 transactions, with the total number of transactions on the network being 2.36 million. The Dune analytics are showing a complete spike. So I think people are kind of tired with Pepe, and they want a new blockchain to trade their memes. And unfortunately now it's targeting the Bitcoin crowd. So I want to see how this affects the long-term sort of picture here. But yeah, so we're seeing a bunch of memes go to Bitcoin BRC20. The other thing I had in the news was a really cool, man, like Sotheby auction. So if you guys know about Beeple and the sort of NFT marketplace that Sotheby's sort of launched a couple of years back. Now Sotheby's are launching their own on-chain secondary NFT marketplace. Let's kind of check this out. So Sotheby's launches on-chain secondary NFT marketplace. Sotheby's marketplace will attempt to set itself apart by presenting a range of artists curated by experts from the auction house. So this is like I would say, the Oscars of NFTs, because you'll have a board of people that select and sort of filter out the kind of artwork that we'll see on the marketplace. It's different to like what we see on OpenSeas and other sort of places like Blur. Let me see if I can show you guys a little intro to it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Sotheby's marketplace. Let me see if I can play this video. This video wasn't working for me, but their marketplace looks really, really cool, like very artsy. I'm gonna play this real quick. So, tell me, Mistletoe, can you see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, their website's getting hit quite hard. That's why you're seeing a bit of a buffering happen. But I apologize for that.
Everyone's bullish. Yeah.
So it's ERC 726 based. Yeah, so it's a secondary marketplace. That's really cool. Did you guys enjoy that? Really cool, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Paying crypto. They're talking our language.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think when I become an old man, I will be buying artwork from here. It's beautiful. It's pretty. It's different to OpenSea. It's different to others, and I think this can kind of put the NFT marketplace back in gear, to subtlety, to the good artwork, and hopefully with their metaverse, they're looking to build on utility. So soon, all these marketplaces on Sotheby's will become a metaverse that people will be able to experience. So it's a good roadmap. So I look forward to that.
And if they could offer some fractional shares into some blue chip art, where you could buy in with crypto and have an open marketplace, tradable, where you can, own it and trade it and sell it, a month or two later, as we all know that art is a great hedge against inflation through history. I think that would be massive for them.
Absolutely. I think when you start to create a blue chip marketplace, then people will hedge it against the dollar, against all these other sort of inflationary asset classes. Art's always been there for that.
Oh yeah. And they've got the clout, and now they're getting the tech, and they're getting the hype, and they've already made a splash with some of the digital art that they've run through their auction house. So man, you got to give it to these guys. They're moving in the right direction. Very, very smart. And I don't think this is it. I think like we just said, going to that blue chip, fractional ownership, tradable, 24/7. My friend, you can see some really amazing happen here.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we end off on a good, a positive note. Sotheby's goes metaverse, and crypto's here to stay. ARK is here to stay, guys. Let's get it. Thank you.
May I ask, what is this? Is this on Polygon? This metaverse? What's their back end? Their chain? Do you know?
I think it's Polygon, man. I'm not sure if someone wants to correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's on Polygon because I think we covered an article prior. They are still ERC 721, but that's what Polygon has. So I think this is. Let me see the article real quick. Sotheby's launched on-chain. The platform allows purchase in secondary with Ether or Polygon. Yes, sir. We're on layer 2
Let's
here.
go. Oh yeah, the smart money, baby. When in doubt, zoom out or just ask Mr. Z. He'll tell you what the deal is. Beautiful, beautiful. Another reason. I mean, come on, Sotheby's guys. These are masters of the art universe. Doesn't get any bigger than these folks right here.
Absolutely,
pat yourselves on the back that you're in crypto. I mean, look who's coming on board. What else do you want? Amazing.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I think Sotheby's from here becomes like down to it. Like I want to see the artist prevail, right? I want the artist to get a good market share. And right now, we see what happens on OpenSea. We see the artist starts with a floor price, and then that artist, like art, gets forked around 1,000 times, and then the money goes somewhere else. I think here what would happen is Sotheby's would limit the forking and would allow the artist to really earn. And that's the important utility that we want the artist to have, so they can continue creating stuff like Beeple and stuff. So we'll see how this plays out. But Sotheby's is on Polygon, and the marketplace looks awesome. So I look forward to what they have to offer, especially their metaverse play. I want to see how that turns out. But yeah, thank you, Atlas. Thank you, everybody. That concludes the DeFi session.
Thank you. Another banger of a DeFi session. Very bullish, super bullish. I don't know about you guys, but that was great. Very reassuring. Another great move by a big player in the space. So when all these people out there are focusing on the Pepes of the world, just try not to laugh. Okay. I mean, there's so much value that's being created by great companies, by great teams that, pat yourselves on the back that you're here on the ARK and you're getting education, and you're seeing that there's so much room for growth and for so many folks to get involved and to get away from their traditional dinosaur, legacy bankster systems and get involved. And what a great hedge. I personally love blue chip art that you can access 24 hours, 7 days a week with crypto in and out. That's just another layer. We love the gold. We love the metals. We love getting away from the targets of the SEC and everything they're trying to do. And this is just another great way to kind of bypass and go into another asset that they can't control. So I'm all about that. Thank you, Mr. Z. And thanks to everyone for coming to today's podcast. Another great one. Great to have Kelly Snook here. We appreciate all your questions to her. Great having an AMA with our Italian syndicate. They're over 500 strong. Shout out to them. They've been really fueling the growth of the ARK. Behind the scenes, they don't interact a lot in our main group or chat. We don't get to see a lot of their articles and YouTube videos. We don't display them here because they're in a different language, but believe me, there's a ton of material and content that those folks have created from the very, very early stages of ARK. They were in another project. They had success there, and they came in heavy. They did their research, their due diligence, and they gave us a chance. And now they're ecstatic. They're very grateful. They're understanding the roadmap. They're very impressed. They're really reassuring us that they feel relieved because they understand that ARK is different, and what happened to them in the past is not a story that's going to repeat itself. They see that this team is bringing their business backgrounds and creating from within revenue in products that people use every day. The sustainability and the balance of this protocol is outstanding. I'm going to see if I can share some of those slides that they gave us in that AMA today with them. Very, very impressive. So we'll be sharing that with you folks. And for the folks who are listening, we also want to thank you for your participation through listening. And we hope that you found the recording educational as well as entertaining. Congratulations to the Spark winner, their first time 520.94 ARK Nitro mode all the way, earning every single day here with the rest of us. But just a lucky, very, very lucky move into the Nitro mode. Congratulations all to the all aboard winner, the 50 BUSD. And folks, we're going to be back tomorrow for another great podcast. I'll be number 185 as we inch every day closer to the 200 podcast milestone. And of course, the 5,000 ARK Vault accounts is upon us. We have leapfrogged, folks. And the state of the ARK is blissful for so many people. Constantly receiving feedback. Thank you, guys, for what the investment is doing in their life, in their financial futures. They're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And some of these stories I get, I don't share them. They're very private, and we respect people's hardships. And when we came and offered the ARK, it was in such a bad time in the market. I mean, right at the end of the FTX situation, coming off the heels also of the Terra Luna US, their product unpegging and so many folks getting wrecked, and so many folks in this sector who also invested and got really hurt. It's not a joking matter. It's just a reflection and a confirmation that we made the right decisions when many told us, don't do it, don't launch. And we were looking at them, Brett and I, like, what do you mean? This is exactly what the space needs. An opportunity in uncertain times. And as things become more complicated, and inflation and these interest rates continue to take a hold, and we do not believe they're stopping anytime soon, more and more people will need to be on the ARK. And it's our duty to educate them and to have the opportunity to explain everything to them so they may do their due diligence before they invest. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And we'll see you tomorrow.